Greetings. This is going to be a collective energy reading. So, first and foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies, into harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you, collective. So, this is going to be an illumination reading, and I'm going to hop right into it. All right, Holy Spirit, what's happening right now for the collective? Okay, so we have the Lover's card. So, it could have something to do with the Gemini. Mm. So, Two of Wands came out in reverse. So there is a Gemini or some type of lovers connection that is not moving forward at this time. Two of Wands in reverse fell on top of the Galaxy deck. So I'm going to clarify. Clarify, Holy Spirit. With Two of Wands in reverse. Wow. Lovers. Ooh. Wow. Might be some spell work involved. The Lovers card came out again. So it's definitely a Gemini. Okay? What's going on with this Gemini, Holy Spirit? Mm. Yeah, so somebody's definitely practicing some type of magic. Ooh. Okay, yeah, the magician card and the devil card came out. So somebody is definitely practicing some type of dark magic, okay? And right now they are not having a good time. All right, Three of Cups came out in reverse. So they're definitely not having a good time at this time. And it's because they're practicing something dark. Like somebody's really doing something that is dark and they shouldn't. What's the hidden truth behind this, Holy Spirit? You speak to me through music. So somebody might be trying to practice divination through music. What else, Holy Spirit? Just being near you is intoxicating. So somebody definitely has some type of addiction. It's like they're kind of addicted to doing dark things. It's like somebody is committed to being an illusionist. What else, Holy Spirit? All right, whoever you are, collective, you're very confident. Okay, you're definitely victorious against all these attacks that have been sent your way. Okay, so these attacks could have came through a form of gossip. These attacks could come through the form of just wishing bad on somebody, sending out evil eye, and a person can unknowingly send out evil eye if you're watching someone. Like say you're looking at someone's social media profile and you're seeing their pictures or you're seeing like their videos or their TikToks or whatever, and you're a hater. Like whoever it is mad. Like it's like that somebody is mad at someone. Why? Okay, so King of Pentacles. So Divine Masculine came out. So maybe somebody is upset, and it has something to do with the Divine Masculine. Somebody is definitely going towards something new. And they're getting a lot of personal fulfillment, like they're gaining a lot of blessings. And maybe that's why this individual is so upset. Maybe a Divine Masculine walked away from this individual and they're trying to take it out on you, collective. With this King of Cups energy, you're very emotionally stable. And this is something that it's really good for you, okay? Because you do practice kindness, you do practice compassion, and it's like you really don't deserve for this person to do this. With this Four of Pentacles, they definitely feel a type of way because you've been setting boundaries, okay? Because this energy is just very low vibrational. And you have remained hopeful, okay? And you've remained very hopeful, and that is why you're gonna receive like a lot of justice. Because of these conflicts, this person tried to throw you away. All right. How can a collective move with ease and grace, Holy Spirit? So, in order for you to move with ease and grace, you're being called to focus on the harmonious relationships in your life. You're being called to focus on the things that you can celebrate. You're to focus on the things that are going well. Okay. This individual wants to generate a lot of anxieties and fears, and also you guys might also naturally have a lot of anxieties and fears, which is normal. Like, look at the climate of how like the world is now. You know what I'm saying? But you are focusing. You're focusing on the things that are important to you. You're focusing on any harmonious relationships in your life, and you're not focusing on anxieties and fears that naturally may happen. Okay. What is the collective learning from the cycle, Holy Spirit? Yeah, with the Six of Wands, you're definitely learning and you're seeing that everything this individual is doing in the background, it's definitely in the spotlight with the divine. And it also could be in the spotlight with the people that are close to this individual, that is throwing out all this negativity, okay? You're gaining a lot of support from others, you're gaining a lot of accolades. Like, it's a lot of good things happening for you, and it's well deserved, okay? Yeah, with the Six of Cups, it's like you chose to focus on forgiveness. You chose to focus on healing. You chose to look at, your future in a positive light, okay? And with this Five of Cups, you see how the cups are cracked? It's like, things have happened to you where, okay? So things could have happened to you to where it's like, it might have cracked the surface, it might have affected you in a negative way, but you're still standing, okay? And you're still proud of yourself. You're able to move forward and embrace the scars that you have. You know what I'm saying? And that is the best thing that you could have did. With this King of Swords, you definitely have gained a lot of mental clarity. Especially when people kind of were people were kind of like, projecting. There was a lot of projecting. And with this temperance card, it's a lot of forward momentum for you. Okay, I could be talking to a Sagittarius, or you could just be a person that is extremely balanced. It's like you definitely are able to see the brighter side of things, and you're continuing to nurture yourself and pour into yourself. I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm not going to keep doing this. All right, what's currently leaving for the collective Holy Spirit? What's currently leaving is this messy situation. What's currently leaving is this person being so certain about the things that they're doing. It's like this person felt like they were getting away with so many things. They felt like they were above any type of repercussions from the actions that they were doing. And this is currently leaving. This person is currently losing faith because they thought that, they were bigger than the program. And they're learning real quick that they're not. And it's because of your authenticity. It's because that you're very consistent in the things that you're doing. And it can be seen. So you could be somebody that's in the public eye at this time, but you definitely made a lot of necessary endings, and you've gained a lot of closure just by following your intuition and simply by being at peace with all the decisions that you're making. So it's heavy air energy. So definitely you could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius that is kind of playing in you guys' energy at this time. But with this Two of Pentacles, it's like the more that they send out all this negativity, it's like the more balance you're able to achieve. It's like the more things that you're achieving because it's like, the divine is definitely watching you because High Priestess card came out. So like whoever I'm talking to is definitely a divine being, and you're very confident within yourself and your spiritual gifts. You're very grounded. So definitely could be a divine feminine that I'm talking to, but you're a person that heavily follows your intuition, and you definitely stand in your personal power. Okay. There also could be a Taurus that is going through a tower moment at this time. Holy Spirit, why clarify this tower in this Hierophant? So this individual is going through a tower moment at this time. And it's because this person did not think before they did a lot of things. Okay. They were very confident in the things that they were doing. In order for this individual, like if this is resonating with you and you feel like you're the Taurus that is going through a tower moment, you're being called to commune with the Most High. You're being called to pray. You're being called to pray for forgiveness for others and also to pray for forgiveness for yourself. To definitely focus on your healing journey at this time. What's on its way in for the collective Holy Spirit? So what's on its way in for you guys is there's definitely going to be some pure action that comes your way. So it could come through the form of communication, or it could come through the form of just waking up in a renewed energy. Okay, you're definitely practicing like a lot of self-control at this time, and you're very passionate about yourself and the things that you want for your life. Okay, what else is on its way in for the collective Holy Spirit? Can make up. So what's on its way in for you guys is your horizons expanded. You're definitely going to be able to get some feedback. You're definitely going to get a lot of feedback. And whoever it is that's going to give you this feedback, they're definitely genuine, and they're taking pure action towards doing this because they realize that you are in Queen of Cups energy. You're very secure within yourself, and you were wrongly judged in a lot of different situations. Okay. So whoever I'm talking to, you could be a healer. With this Knight of Cups, you're definitely moved by love. Okay. You definitely make your decisions out of love and not fear. Somebody's going to be receiving a lot of just due, and it has to do with the past. So maybe somebody's doing a lot of inner child healing. Maybe this conversations that you're going to get from this person, like this feedback, it's definitely going to open your eyes up to a lot. Why? Because with this nine of cups, like whoever's playing inside of your energy, they're starting to feel very exhausted. They're starting to feel like a lack of faith. Like they're starting to feel like shit. They're starting to feel how they were trying to make you feel. Okay, there's definitely an empress that is closing out of a cycle. There's somebody that is also stuck in the past at this time. Okay, they're stuck in the past and they're feeling excluded. They're going through a lot of difficult situations because they see you in this Queen of Pentacles energy, and you're very grounded, you're very mature, you're definitely like whoever I'm talking to is like a hustler. Like you about your money, and you also embody self-love. It's like you're not compromising your morals or your values just to make a dollar. Okay, and this truth that you're seeking is breaking down a lot of the illusions, okay, that people try to cast on you, and that is why you're getting wish fulfillment. Okay, what's the collective medicine for the moment, Holy Spirit? So your medicine for the moment is that you are not to doubt yourself. Okay, you are on the right path, literally. You're on the right path towards your legacy, towards your generational wealth. So that fell exactly on top of the galaxy deck. So I'm going to clarify this. Ten of Pentacles, Holy Spirit. Yeah, I'm definitely talking to a feminine energy, and you're very innocent. Okay, somebody has definitely went through a lot. Okay, and it was a lot of mental warfare that was going on. So somebody probably suffered from some type of mental breakdown. You could have been suffering from some type of failure. Somebody tried to ruin you. You were feeling very exhausted. You were feeling very betrayed. Like you had a lot of deep wounds, and a lot of these deep wounds could have started like in your childhood. Okay, somebody could also have like children, but you're definitely practicing compassion and kindness. Like you definitely don't look like what you've been through, and that's a really good space for you to be in. Closing messages for the collective, Holy Spirit. So yeah, the closing messages are there's definitely going to be a breakthrough in this clarity. Okay, and this is going to help you guys to not feel as stagnant. Maybe somebody was feeling stagnant because it's like you were trying to work on a situation to where you wanted to resolve the issues. Like you didn't want to let this person go. And honestly, the energy that I'm picking up, it could be a family member or a friend. It's not really giving like an ex, but take what resonates. But either way, you will be gaining a lot of clarity as time moves forward. Okay, and it's going to lead to a whole bunch of breakthroughs. You're going to be receiving like a lot of information, and that's a really good thing for you to get, because mental clarity, getting clarity in general, is something that it's great. Be quiet. Be quiet. I don't want to hear it. So there's some type of things that may come up for you guys, and it might bring up a lot of big emotions, or it could be the other individual that you're expressing yourself to. It brought up a lot of negative emotions for that person. Clarify, Holy Spirit. It's fated for it to happen this way. Okay, just karma always spins the block. Pretty much, because you're definitely turning out of a cycle. You're no longer feeling stuck, and it's because of all the work that you've been doing. You've been working so hard, and it's a really good space for you to be in. Okay, I could be talking to an Aries, but you definitely took solitude from individuals that definitely did not have your best interests at heart. You set a lot of healthy boundaries, and that was the best thing that you could have did. Yeah, and you doing this has others feeling like they're being set back, they're having a lot of delays, they're having a lot of frustrations. But as time moves forward, they're realizing that these are the consequences of their actions. They're definitely receiving back the energy that they put out. So what you're being called to do is to rest, relax, rejuvenate, definitely continue to nurture yourself and those around you that deserve it. Okay? If this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live in love and light. Bye.